Flying Fur Animal Rescue was started by accident, quite literally by an auto accident. Yeah, there were two key events that started Flying Fur. The adoption of Tessa, which actually happened before the accident, which started the idea of the animal rescue, and the accident itself, which the timing was pretty bad. While I was on my way into work, I'm a network engineer by trade, so I'm often required to go into the office in the middle of the night. I was sitting at a traffic light and I was rear-ended by a distracted driver. My vehicle had been totaled and I had a slight concussion. The inspiration for me from the accident was the tie between Tessa coming home in that vehicle, me owning it since the mid-90s and having so many memories in it, and having lost my mother about a month after that, it was the last tie I still had to her. She actually had to co-sign for me to purchase that vehicle when I initially bought it. So a month after my mother passed away, I finally completed my airman certificate, and it was at that time that I knew Flying Fur would be the next step for me. Flying animals had been pretty much the only flying I had done from the day I became certificated. It was also important to my mother. She was a big animal lover, so I knew it would be something that would be good to honor in her memory as well. So we started pretty much with the rentals and going maybe an hour in one direction or less, and just being kind of a middle leg for a lot of rescues to get from point A to point B. As I gained experience and time, I was able to start flying and getting checked out and flying faster airplanes. Up until the point, 2 years after our incorporation, we had raised enough money to purchase our own dedicated aircraft. So those two events started the path for me that I didn't know was going to happen at the time, and I still tell people now the pages were being written at that time. I just had to keep turning them, and it's surreal to look back and see that I did not consciously choose this, but it was chosen for me. And here we are, almost 3 years later. We have our own dedicated aircraft, and we've saved over 1,000 animals.